Okay, now we online on YouTube. Morning YouTube. My name is Katiana. I'm a host here, Talk and Talk today. This time it's new. Usually my immersion it's on Sunday, but I change for Saturday. Before I start with the immersion, I need to introduce myself and explain a little things about who the Talk work. My name is Katiana. I'm 41 years old. I'm engineer. I work in the oil and gas sector. I think I almost complete 2 years on Talking. And last year I started in a host position here on Talk. It's a different position. It's different when you planning the things in English. And I have this challenge for me because the English during my life is a big challenge, and because of the talk, I move on more fast. And I think it's this a little things about me. I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo, and I think it's this about me. And about the Talk and Talk, it's a platform for learning English, Spanish, French, and other languages. Here it is a good space for um, uh, develop the new skills in English, new persons, and other things. We have a rule here. It's respect each other during the immersions because it's a space for everyone develop the skills in English. It's part of the process. Make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time in English and Portuguese as part of the process for learning a new language. And I think it's these little things about me and about the talk. And now 1 minute because I need to put the questions on the chat again, but before I put the questions, Jesse, please introduce yourself for us.
Okay, hello guys, good morning. I know Solon and Yanka here. Good morning, guys. And well, my name is Jesse. I live in south of Brazil in a small city. I work in a technology sector area and specifically data area. And I live with my wife. No cats, no dogs, no kids. And in my free time, I like to go to the gym, read some books, watching movie series, and now I'm spend my time playing chess too because it's my new hobby. It's all about me.
Thank you, Jose. And please, Lurian, introduce yourself for us.
Yes, I'm Lurian. I'm 34 years old. Good morning, everyone, first of all. I live in Belo Horizonte, and now I am in France. I'm in Toulouse. So I like a lot the theme of the conversation today because it's to talk about travel, so it's really interesting for me. I have two dogs, but I don't have kids. They are everything for me. Like I really love them. I walk with them and I sleep with them sometimes too. I love pets in general, and like yeah, and I think that's it. I love travel too. I love the sunny. I love tropical countries because I think I love to go to the beach. And I love to be here too and talk. I'm host of French language here in the platform. I started 4 months ago to learn French, and after 1 month, I just became like a host, and I know the platform because of that. And now, since the French is really strong for me, I can speak more and more. I think I need to do English and Spanish mentions to help me how to separate. We call this like the perrengue chic of the language. When you speak more than one, it's really nice, and I never imagined this could happen with me. But I just in a normal conversation and business conversation, I just start speaking English, and I start to speak. I turn to speak in French sometimes, and I think I need this separation right now to help me how to improve this. But that's it. Thank you, Katiana.
Nice, Luria. It's a good problem because now you speak Portuguese, French, and English. It's a good problem.
It's a good problem. I think it's a problem. I don't like to have it, but now I need to try to have some solutions to improve this.
Nice,
Thank
it's
you.
nice. And Solon, please introduce yourself, Solon.
Yeah, sure. Hello, guys. Good morning. My name is Solon. I'm 27 years old. I'm an engineer. I live in São Paulo. Well, I really like to come here and practice English. So, yeah, I think that's all.
Thank you, Solon. And Ianca, please introduce yourself for us, Ianca.
Yes, guys, morning. I think everyone know me in here. So I don't know, but thinking about the theme, I am thinking about who I am when I'm traveling. Usually I travel for work, so most part of the time I travel alone, and I like to do that. Some people like to work with another person and so on, but I think that I prefer working too, but traveling alone, because I don't like to decide too much, discuss where we are going now, what we are going to do now, so on. I like to make my schedule, see what I want to see and go for it, and see the things that I am interested to. Sometimes it's nice to have another person to insert another variable on this, and bring some unforeseen event or so on. But I am more used to do this by myself, and I am really enjoying until today. I hope that I have more opportunities like that.
Nice, Ianca. Guys, I forgot today the topic is about travel, and I forgot when I start the immersion. I forgot these things, and the topic today it's about travel and adventures. Now everyone introduce yourself, and I move on for the question number 2. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go and what would you do there? Just say.
Well, I'm thinking because in some countries now it's a bad weather, like Bali, for example, is a bad weather, and I think I will choose like Japan or Korea because I can try different foods and know some place that I want to know in the future, and because my wife love these countries.
I read a newspaper yesterday, and I read the news about Japan, and now it's nice playing the travel to Japan because of the I don't know, I think it's cambio. It's more favorable now when you plan the travel for Japan because the yenin I think is the moeda there. It's yummy. Now it's so nice for go to the Japan, and the country it's nice. Né? The culture there it's amazing, and I think it's my choice because I love this culture. The food is totally different. and I choose Japan too. And you, Lurian?
I think I traveled a lot, and this is something I really like to do. But something in my dream is to visit some countries in Asia or Oceania because since it's far, we need to have a lot of money to go and plan all the trip. So if money is not a problem here, I think I would go to Asia, and Japan and South Korea. It's for sure is in my list, and Australia too. I love like I said, I love countries that we can enjoy the beach, and I think Australia it's a vibe that I really like it. And I don't know if I can do this in the next 2 years, but it's something I really will plan and try to reach because it's one of my dreams. And I think it's a culture totally different. I had the opportunity to visit some countries in America and Europe, Africa too, but I think the other side is really different. And that's it. So I cannot choose just one because I have a lot in my list.
Thank you, Lurian. And you, Solon?
Yes, I think I would choose a kind of a remote location. Yeah, I think I would go to Bora Bora, it's in the French Polynesia, and they speak French, so I think you would like their Lurian. They have a lot of contact with the natural life. So yeah, I think it would be a very different topic, a very different country to go, but a very incredible experience. Because to get there, we need to travel all around the world, doing a lot of connections. And yes, I think it'd be a great adventure to do that.
And for the last, Ianca.
I was thinking that Australia, it was very far from Brazil, but Bora Bora, it's really far. It's really far. And guys, I had the opportunity to go for an event in Australia, and the passage it was like 10 thousand, I think, reais, 10 mil. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. I was searching for Japan too, and it's like 8,000 too. Let me see. Yeah, 8,000. Why it's so expensive? It's a lot. It's like 10 wages, 10 salários mínimos, mais salários mínimos, for example, but it's okay. I was thinking in South Africa first. I am studying there, that country, and I really would like to visit in there, to see the beaches in there and the culture mainly. I'm really interested in the social organization and so on. I would like to visit some libraries, some museums, some beaches again. My mom called me a beach sommelier because I really enjoy to go this kind of place and to stay in there with my feet in the sand and so on. And I like to drink too and to taste different kinds of drink. And I know that in there they had different kinds of drink with some exotic fruits and animals too. So it will be nice to prove these different things, I think.
I think when this topic it's nice because I love travel, guys. Travel it's amazing, and I have plans for in the future for visit Australia. But Australia it's so expensive. We have in my family we have plans, but I think these plans need more years because in three we my husband, my daughter, and I probably it's more than 30,000, 30 mil reais. I think it's so amazing. It's very expensive for me. But it's nice because in Australia we have different animals. The culture is nice because the Australian it's a good it's a different culture, but it's amazing. Um, I think it's the time for move on for the question number 3. And I choose Lurian. Lurian, what is your preferred type of travel? Adventure, relation, culture, or gastronomic, and why?
Let's see. I think I kind of love all, but my favorite is adventure because I really like when I can do some kind of different things in the place, like trekkings, or I can try to. When I was in Canada, there is a big tower in Canada. The name is CN Tower, and you can go on top, and you be hold by a hole, and you can like flight in the top of the tower, and I did that. I remember it was really expensive. What I did, I save a lot of money that I will eat something cheap today because I want to save some money for this, and I just did so. Always I like to try some kind of things that make me have adrenaline. So this is my favorite one. But gastronomic is really nice. I was in Italy too, and it's really good place to eat. I love pasta and I love pizza, and they have a lot, and it's really good. So food normally calling me for the places, but it's not like the main thing. I think adventure is better for me, and that's it. I don't remember the other things I do like so it's not dangerous like so adventure, but the top of the tower was one of the good things, and I have a lot of pictures like I was just one hold me, and I was like fine, everyone no, so you will fall, no, it's okay. So this is some kind of I really like it.
Nice. And José?
I think I prefer cultural and gastronomic because I'm learning to like the different cultures. And before I started my relationship, my wife is Japanese, so I learned to like the different foods that I don't know before. And I prefer this type because I'm like a boring person, and I prefer just eat and relax and know different people and meet different people. So I think for traveling, I prefer this kind of this type of program for to do.
Thank you. José and Solo, please.
Well, in my case, I like to make some adventures and also have a mix with some gastronomic experiences, because sometimes people they think, oh, I'm not going to eat this, it looks too strange, or I'm not going to look that, it's too spicy. I'm not like that. Like I like to prove different things, and I think it's because of my sense of adventure, I like to see different things, meet different people, go different places. So I prefer this mix of adventures with different foods. And also I think that it integrates you more with the local culture. For example, if you go to some place and the person invites you and you're not a very adventurous person, you're going to say, no, thank you, I'm going to stay in the hotel. I want to stay in the resort. You don't really know the place. You're just enjoying the touristic area, But if someone invites you, they say, "Oh, let's go eat something. Let's go to that place. I have a hiking place, a trekking place right there." I think would be amazing. So that's why I prefer this mix of gastronomic and adventurous travel.
Thank you, Solo. And Bianca?
I am feeling conservadora now because I really prefer cultural and relaxation kind of trip. Because adventure I really like, but going by myself, I think it's a little bit dangerous, like being in traffic, my organs and so on. I am afraid about that. In gastronomic, I had some bad experience. I got alimentar alimentar intoxication once, and I was traveling in another country, which was pretty bad. So now I prefer just cooking in my home. I know that's too much, it's neurotic, I should prove different kind of thing, but I was alone. I think that I got traumatized a little bit. So now I prefer going to the market, street market, buy some yeah, but it's a kind of a gastronomic thing because I buy some vegetables that are typical in there, some fruit, but in the street market, or in the market, but different things that there are just in there sometimes. And I try to bring to my home and cook by myself, looking for some recipes and so on. It's a good experience because I like to cook, so but it's not a gastronomic to go to the restaurant and so on. It's a little bit different, I think. And I really like to relax because I really like beach, beer, and just staying there, taking a sunbath, reading a book sometimes, or just gossiping if I am with someone. And cultural because I really love museums. I really love. If I can choose, I will choose every museums that there are in the city, and each day, or I try to do in the same day, but I try to go to all the museums that I can during my stay in that city. In Colombia, it was really nice because there was like 5 museums in Bogota, in the center of the city, so I could visit all the museums. There was one about Oro. It was the Oro Museum, Golden Museum, and I never went to a so expensive place, I was reading money and gold, and it was really different to me. So yeah, I think I'm this kind.
In this question, I think I change a lot. In the past, I am kind of person who choose adventure, but because after I become a mother, I have a mother house life now. Now I choose the relaxation and calm travel because when you have kids, it's not. Sometimes it's with it's not possible. You choose sometimes a kind of adventure. I remember when they choose a adventure for go to the visit the I don't remember the name in English, guys. Pico da Bandeira with my daughter. Raining a lot, and we go to Pico da Bandeira. Raining a lot. I speak in Portuguese. Choveu muito, a barraca alagou. It's not a good plan when you have kids. And after this, now I choose the calm realization and gastronomic plans for travel because I after this for me I think fiquei traumatizada. um, I think it's the topic. The question now is the question number 4. What is the one essential item you always pack in your suitcase, no matter the destination? Lurian.
Nossa. I think I will say Ianca said something about food limitation, intoxication, and I'm a person that I have a lot of allergics to, but it's more related to my body, to dermatite allergics, rhinite. So I can say all the time, I have a little here's como una something small with all the medicaments that I need to for my allergics, like loratadine, this kind of things. So I never try. I think I never do. I travel without this, and I think it's depend of the destiny too. But since I know me, I can have a lot of marks in my body, red marks, or a lot of sensible part, and I need to stretch. I think it's stretch a lot. So always I need to have some specific medicine for me. So this is the essential and basically, and the other things it depend of the trip, and but medicaments I think is the best.
I agree with you, Lurian, because the medicaments in the other countries, it's sometimes it's so difficult for your health. For example, I don't remember the name of antibiotics, but it's so difficult in the other countries. And if it's
Yes.
possible, I choose put all the essential things in a suitcase and go with me. And especially when you have kids, because it's more
Yes.
difficult.
Yes, I agree. And can be expensive too for you buy in the other countries. I had this experience in Argentina. Bepantol is a kind of pomade for Bepantol is so cheap in Brazil, it's like 15 reais. And Argentina, I tried to buy, it was like almost 200 reais. So it's really hard. I don't think it's because of something specific of Argentina, because the inflation in Argentina is really bad now. I don't think it's normal, but when I was there, it was really expensive. So I couldn't buy 200 reais for one small Bepantol, not possible.
Certo?
It's me? Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
just about the question number 4. What is the one essential item you always pack in your suitcase, no matter the destination?
I don't have one essential item, like just my cell phone. I think is the unique thing that I can consider it essential, because I have my documents, I have my money, I have my contacts in my cell phone, so I think this is essential. But the other things like clothes, shoes, and this type of thing, I think it's possible buy in other country, so I can't consider it this essential. But obviously, I need clothes and I need shoes, so this.
Thank you, Jesse. And Solon?
Well, in my case, I think that cash, because sometimes we believe too much in the virtual money, like a credit card and etc. And like Lorian said, we have some perrengues chics, but perrengues at the same time. And you can solve them only with cash. But I think that due the advance of technology, more and more, we're going to need less cash because the virtual money is going to be there. But I think that still nowadays you always need to take some bank notes with you, if you're going to a different country, take some bank notes with you because it's really dangerous to just arrive there and there you can have some different exchange rate, maybe you can lose money doing this. So take from Brazil some cash and just do it. And I was listening to Lurian, and she said that she take her medicine to the other countries. But this is kind of dangerous, actually, Lurian. We need to read a little bit about the laws in the other countries, because things that are very popular here in Brazil, they are prohibited in other countries, and it's like very simple things, you know. So it's really dangerous to do that. If you do that, I would advise you to please take a look before you go, because I don't know, may you get in trouble doing that.
So, and Bianca?
I can't pick just one, guys, but I think the mainly one, it's a plug adapter, adaptador de tomada, because in each country's change. I don't know why, should be universal this thing, because it's so boring, you know. You have all your equipments with one plug and you go to there and it's another kind of plug. So I bought one that it's universal and it was really nice. Now I bought more too because it's very useful. And I need to have one to charge my cell phone, another one to my computer, another one to my secador de cabelo, you know. So I have to have many of this kind of thing. And it was really useful to me. And I think more two things. It's one thing that I learned to buy too, it's a balance, a pescador balance, you know. I don't know if you ever saw this. You can weight your backpack and see if you are into the limit. It is very useful to me too, because I don't have to go to the drugstore to weight my backpack no more. Now I have a balance, this kind of balance that helped me a lot. And I think it's two good thing. And I agree with Sol. I am trying to use Wise now that it's a credit card from the US that you can have some money in the airport, or you can have this money in Brazil and go to another countries this money, but Wise is very practical, I think. I really like this bank.
Oh, and talking about the adapter, Ianca, it's really important to know the voltage in the other country, especially for women, because they like to take the hair dryer, they like to take things for hair, and sometimes they work with 110 here in Brazil, and the other country doesn't have 110, you know, so maybe you're going to burn your device, so it's really dangerous. So you need to research that, not just the adapter, but also the voltage there.
Yes, I burned to one secador once, and it was really bad because it was a cold place, and I had to stay with my hair wet, you know, and cold, and curly hair take a long time, I think, to dry. So it was really bad, but I agree with you. We have to pay attention on it too.
It's a good tips. It's a good tips. The adapter, it's so important. The question number 5 is interesting. What different culture or custom has most impressed you during your travels? A long time ago, I visited Dublin for studying English. Yeah, I think it's more than years. And I have the colleagues. I don't visit Russian, but I have the colleagues. It's from Russian, and in that time, it's I saw different custom between these persons. Drink vodka in the morning, and I saw, oh, it's crazy. And I don't visit Russian, but I listen. Everyone spoke about this custom. It's so common there. The persons drink a lot vodka in the morning. I said, no, it's so different. And I think it's because of there it's so cold. And I remember one in Dublin, the persons eat fish soup. and I saw it's so different. Fish soap, I remember the taste of the thing. It's not good, because in Brazil we have a muqueca, but a muqueca it's so special because you have different spices and flavors. But I remember the taste of the fish soap, and I don't know, it's not good. And it's so common in Dublin. In every space, everyone eats these things, especially in the cold weather. And I think it's this. It's not for me. I remember this. It's not good because the flavor is so different. And just share with us if you have this other this memory about one space where you visit.
Well, I don't have the opportunity to travel a lot yet, because I need to prioritize other things in my life. And I know just two cultures, like German and Japanese. And Japanese is really different because they eat different things. And for example, in New Year's Eve, they eat a lot of rice, and in the morning they eat a soup too. So it's different for me. And now for me it's normal, because I do that like 7 years. And but in the beginning was really different. And they like to cook together, like it's different, because here in Brazil usually one or two persons cook in your family, and the others talk and have fun. And in Japan, no, the family need to cook together. The family need to put your hands and make the food together before, after they eat together too. This is different for me.
The soap in the morning, it's different. Thank you, José.
Yeah, but is really good. Like can be strange, but is really good, because after the New Year, you drink like a lot of champagne or something like that. The soup in the morning is really good for your health, for your body.
It's salt. The flavor it's salt or it's sweet?
No, it's salt. And they put a lot of things like nori and some kind of bread inside, so it's really good.
Nice, nice. And Lurian, share with us.
I think vodka in the morning is really different for me. I don't have some kind of strong ones, but I have a little ones that I will share with you now. Like when I was in Canada, I was doing my exchange program, and people normally they blow your nose like the secretion like in public. And this for me was so like weird, like no, so you're just in the classroom with everyone, you take a paper and you just do this, like blow your nose like strong, in front of everyone. And this is okay, I agree. And normally for me, I sniff a lot because I'm allergic. I do this all the time, and for me it's normal. Okay. When my partner, he's a French guy, and we live now in Brazil, but he's from French, and he explained me how it works. Blow your nose in public is correct because the wrong one is not polite if you just do this all the time. It's like you need to remove this of your body. So it's totally normal. Just take a paper and blow all the things like, and all the time now we just make fun of that because it's the opposite. For me, it's not polite to do this. Like it looks like you are doing something more some kind of intimate thing, in front of everyone. And all the things I can share is about what you eat too. In New Year's, no, in Christmas Eve, normally in Brazil have turkey, farofa, salpicão, and here normally they eat seafood. Is really normal. You eat seafood and Christmas Eve is really nice. Actually, you have a lot of variety of seafood. I love, so I really like it. And cheese, normally cheese for us is like a appetizers, is like a kind of interest for, let's eat some cheese, some salaminho, some olives. And cheese here is something you eat between the main meal and dessert. Is a kind of first dessert in France, and after you have the sweet dessert. So it's some kind of different things that you used to when you are living in different cultures. But it's so interesting, like how can be a lot of things. That we don't think it's possible. But the thing about the nose, how you blow or you sniff, this was make my mind explode because it's the opposite. What is polite or no to do in public?
No, I remember the name in Dublin, in Ireland. The name of the name is Irish coffee. It's a coffee with
Mm.
whiskey or other kind of thing. There is so common the Irish coffee, but for example in Russian, I work with a Russian engineer in one team in Brazil, and I spoke with there. It's so common drinking vodka in the morning in Russia, but I remember the in Dublin, everyone drink Irish coffee, and for me it's so different. Drink a coffee with uh, uh, I think it's whiskey or other. Não lembro o nome da bebida. For me, it's different.
I will try maybe one day.
The name I think is Bailey's. The name of dessa bebida. In Brazil, I saw one another time. Solon, please share with us about.
Yes, I'm gonna do different because I've worked with people from a lot of different countries and they came to Brazil and they think our habits is strange, our habits odd. So I'm going to explain a little bit of them. For example, I worked with some guys from Spain, and after the lunchtime, we go to the bathroom and brush our teeth. And the Spanish guys was like, what? You do that in a public bathroom at your work? Are you crazy? You need to do this just at your home. When you are here, you need to wait to go home and then brush your teeth. And I was like, come on, man, we brush our teeth here. It's what we do. And he find that very odd. Other thing is I worked with some Ecuadorian guys and we went out like, oh, let's go to the party tonight. And it was really hot here, and all the Brazilian guys, they were like shorts, normal shoes or sneakers, and a shirt. And the guys, they appeared with social shirts, and they said, oh, are you going to the party like this? And we said, yeah, like it's 32 degrees and it's 9 at the night. And he said, no, you don't dress formal to go like to a party. And we were like, come on, man, you're going to a party. You don't need to dress like that, And also, I worked with some guys from Chile, I think, if I'm not wrong. And they came here and we went to a rodizio, and we ate like a rodizio normal. And then when we were finished, we said, oh, now we are going to eat the dessert. And the guys, whoa, are you crazy? You just ate so much and you're going to ask for dessert. And what are you going to eat? And we had like some doce de leite, and they said, oh, this is pure sugar. How do you eat this? It's a lot of sugar and you just ate so much. You Brazilians are crazy. You eat a lot and you eat a lot of sugar. And it was just crazy for them. Other thing, I had some guys from Japan here and they came here and they said, oh, why do you need to eat beans every day? You eat like rice and beans rice and beans every single day. This was so crazy for them. And this is just a few, I worked with a lot of different people, but all of this, they market me so much because it was like, it's so normal for me, like brushing my teeth, going to a party with shorts. And for the guys, it was, whoa, man, this is so crazy. You cannot do that. It's so different. But yeah, that's it.
It's nice to solve and brush the teeth after for the other cultures. It's crazy, but it's part of our culture. It's the part of our routine. This routine of the hygiene for us, it's so common. Take 2, 3 showers per day, and for the guys in the other country, it's not common. My mother-in-law. Living with a Portuguese, married again, casou de novo com português. And I remember when my mother-in-law spoke about the take a shower. It's a problem because when start the marriage, casamento, don't take a shower every day. And for when my mother-in-law spoke, it's necessary to take a shower every day. It's part of the routine. It's so different for the persons in the other count because it's so cold and the guys don't take a shower every day. But for us, take 2, 3, sometimes 4, depends of in the part of Brazil where you stay. It's common. It's so common. But in the other countries, take 4 showers per day. The person say, no, this person it's not normal. It's different. This culture is nice. It's because it's so different. And Bianca,
Man, it's crazy. Imagine that you have a lunch and you have to wait until after your job to brush your teeth. Imagine you're having to know your mouth with food. Yeah, it's so strange to me. I couldn't do that. Sorry, I couldn't. Uh, but the most strange to me, I think that one thing really shocked me when I was 15 years old. I went to Seattle play soccer, guys. I did it. It was really funny. I earned a scholarship to do that. And in there, I remember that they had, it was in 2015, and they had a big breakfast with eggs, waffles, even ice cream, a lot of things. And during the lunch, they had a cereal bar, just it, they didn't lunch, they didn't have a lunch. And I haven't ate a lot of things during the morning, so I got a little bit hungry during the afternoon, and we ate just in the night, So it was really hard to learn this period of it in that place, in that moment. It was really hard, and to me, it was really strange to have a cereal bar to lunch, So it was really bad. And I think it was this for me.
it's almost 8, but we have time for one more question. And I choose the question number 9. Do you collect anything from your travels? If so, what and why? Lurian,
Yes, I collect. I start when I traveled in my past alone, because that is something too. I love to travel alone. It's a really good moment to know more about yourself and to explore. But now I have my partner and he loves to travel with me, so I choose the place and he just go with me. He's listen right now and he just yes. And we start to buy something from each country we visit. But it's not like just magnets or something like that. We try to buy something that was some kind of joke for us. And one thing I will share with you now is like when we were in Spain, in Barcelona, there is a place there, a magazine, a store that it's all about pool. all about Pooh. And Pooh is a joke about us because sometimes I have problem to go to the toilet when I'm different places and he never has. And we say, nossa, this is something interesting. Everything in this store is something like a duck, Pikachu, a man, a princess doing Pooh. So you can buy some small things, and we buy one about a Pooh thing in Barcelona. It was a really nice souvenir for the trip. And now we do this. We try to, what do you think about the trip? Like if you have an inside joke between us, and we try to buy something that can remember us about that. But I think it's really nice to preserve something you can buy and remember of the trip you did. It's really nice.
Nice, Lilian. And Jessé?
No, I don't have this habit because I don't travel a lot, but I think it's good, like buy something for you remember the place or something like that. I like uh, I like pens, for example, different pens, and I like to own pens. So I think this is a good thing for collect.
Thank you. Solon?
Well, in my case, I like to take something traditional to eat, like some candy, maybe some drink, And if it's the place of orange of that thing, I like to buy a lot because it's going to be expensive in Brazil. For example, if you go to the northeast part of Brazil, I forgot the seeds. It's not seeds actually, it's like castanhas and etc. Here in São Paulo, they are so expensive, it's like 200 grams for, I don't know, 15 reais. And there is just like 1 kilo for 10 reais, So I like to enjoy this kind of promotions that we have just because the things are produced locally, So I like to bring some kind of food, snack, or drink, things like that.
And for the last, Bianca?
I had the same experience with açaí. My mom actually. She went to Manaus and she bought a lot of açaí in nature açaí, the real açaí. It was really awesome. And cupuaçu também too. It was really good to eat. But in my case, I don't buy anything. I just pick a banknote, a cédula from that country, and I just leave in my wallet. So I think that a collection of banknotes, and it's really beautiful. And my first one actually, it was one real. So I have that green banknote, it's so beautiful. I really love. It's a beija-flor in that banknote, and I really love that. And yeah, I think that I have this habit.
Guys, the time it's almost finished. Now I say bye-bye for everyone on